So, ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome to everybody who joined and also a lot of people who are joining right now. So this session will be recorded as the topic. It's all about the light, how it is going to help in our overall healing. That basically everybody is looking out for solution nowadays for pain, for inflammation. You know, one of the biggest problem right now the world is going through is energy crisis, especially after COVID pandemic. Okay, and one of the best way that we can keep up our immunity levels, keep up our wellness by using various products that help boost our immunity as well as reduce inflammation and bring back our cellular energy. Okay, so on this topic, we are going to discuss, I'm going to share some information very important and relevant to all of us. And it's actually one of the key pillar for our survival. Okay, so don't worry about writing down notes and all, not required. You can actually first focus and understand the concept. Okay, we are all human beings, as you know that our cells function in aerobic environment. Aerobic basically means in oxygenated environment, and if you understand, our cells produces energy with the help of food that you take and also with the oxygen that is available through our breathing, and it produces at a DNA level a very faint light. This very faint ultra weak light that is emitted by our DNA strands from the nucleus of our cell, we call it, in scientific term, we call it biophotons. See, photon, we already know it's light, correct? But bio refers to life. So living organisms are living cells emitting a very ultra weak light is called biophotons. And as as we all know that the basis of life starts from the key elements of air, water, light, fire, and earth. So there's 5 key important elements, right? So light is so important. Without light, there is no life. This statement is so true. If you just lock yourself in a dark room for a few days, you can't even think properly. You go zombie. Literally, your brain cannot function. Okay, that's why the biggest punishment that the people who are in some of the jails in India, I mean, we used to hear these stories, when somebody do a mistake in the jail where common cells, then they will put them into dark hole, like a further punishment within the jail where they don't have any light coming into that particular cell, and that is the biggest punishment for a prisoner inside, okay, in the dark room where there is no light. So the importance of light has been several times it was mentioned to all of the humanity. Everybody knows about the importance of light, and also sun is the biggest source of sunlight. Our light comes from the sun, right? So the sunlight has got a lot of beneficial effects on our body, on our metabolism. But unfortunately today, what we are trying to do, we are finding every possible way to hide ourselves from the sun. Okay, how many of us actually wake up during sunrise and spend some time in the sun? Okay, because the life has become so fast paced, and nowadays people sleep very late, isn't it? Those days have gone when Stella used to sleep at 8 p.m. or maybe the moment clock hits, all the kids used to go bed at 8 p.m., isn't it? But nowadays, even the kids don't want to go bed early. So the time, the overall, if you look at average time that people go to bed is around 11 p.m. now. So you are actually going very late to the bed, and obviously you want to complete your sleep 7 hours, 8 hours. So you are missing the sunlight, the first ray of sunlight which is sunrise time. That particular time is very, very important, very crucial. If you spend some time in the sunrise, and later on the day also, it is very beneficial. But again, we have some issues with the ozone layer and all this stuff, which we can, that's an ongoing topic. But we are going to touch the importance of light and why we are talking about particularly biophotons. Okay, the history goes like this. Albert Fritz Popp is known as the father of biophoton therapy, or this biophotonics, this entire science of confirming that there is light coming out of living organisms. And today we can test this particular light. We can measure this biophotonic emission. We can even associate the biophotonic emission with the state of disease, whether you are healthy or whether you are having a disease, also can be confirmed, also can be understood by the state of our biophotonic emission. Okay, it was started off very recently. If you actually look at 1974, is just like, yesterday, right? Is only like few years back, 50 years back. But before Albert Fritz Popp, there is one scientist, okay, in 1870s, 100 years from the time when Albert Fritz Popp actually discovered the existence of biophoton field. Okay, Dr. Kirlian, he was the first scientist to demonstrate that all living things emit light. Okay, he demonstrated that a leaf can generate biophotons. He even demonstrated that our body, our fingers, fingertips, our organs also emit biophotons way back in 1870s. But the problem was, to demonstrate this effect of biophotonic emission, he was using very high voltage. I think 10,000 volts of electricity he was using at that time, because there was no much, advancements in electrophotonics, this biophotonics and all this stuff. And his experiments, he found very effective at 10,000 volts. And when you apply that amount of voltage, it is very risky, right? It can actually harm you, it can kill you. While he was doing the experiments, he himself passed away with the electric shock. So nobody touched this area of biophotons for 100 years until Dr. Fridge Albert Popp. Okay, he did a lot of experiments, and he was able to demonstrate the biophotonic emission with very, very low voltage. The voltage that today that we are using, okay, 22, 24 voltage, that with that voltage he was able to produce biophotonic effect from a leaf, from a carrot, from an apple, from a human body. So his work widely appreciated around the world, and is the father of biophotonics, if you want to call this light medicine. Okay, the area of science which talks about the light, how it is transmitting, how it correlates with our overall health and wellness. So his work clearly shows that in the process of we getting unwell, the first stage itself is associated with biophotons. So biophotons are essential for cell communication. So the cell communicates through this biophotonic emission, and the biophotonic emission, it can be an indicator for the cell energy. So if it is profound emission of biophotons, means your cell energy is very good. If your cell energy is weaker, like for example, you take cancer cells, you take disease cells, or you have inflammation, the energy can be, the biophotonic emission can be very low. That can be an indicator for your cell energy. And also it reflects different states of health and disease. So like I always mention about this particular 4 stages of us getting unwell. I don't want to go through again, but if you have seen, if you have heard my talks in the previous episodes, you can actually understand that we don't simply fall sick overnight. Nobody falls sick just like that with the diabetes, or with hypertension, or with even COVID, for example. You take it, you don't just get COVID like that and immediately the next day you are having. So it takes, the incubation period is there. There are different stages that it goes through and all. So here you're talking about 4 important stages of you getting unwell. And the first stage itself is showing that there is an incoherence of biophotonic emission in your cells. So A healthy organism, a healthy system, a healthy organ in your body, ideally in a healthy state, should emit biophotons in a coherent state. Uniformity, there is a synchronization of emission of biophotons. The moment it is actually going incoherent, that means it is actually not having a uniformity, no symmetry, it is having either low biophotonic emission or abrupt emission of biophotons, okay, you can assume that that is the first stage of you getting unwell. That means it is actually going into something big, okay, it's going to affect your systems in the long run. Okay, so it is one of the marker for your health. It is biophotonic emission can be one of your marker for your health. Okay, if you don't treat it, then it affects your biofield, then it affects your cellular biochemical reaction. The whole cellular content can be changed at stage 3, and then it affects stage 4, where symptoms are very evident. So we are very fortunate that Amezcua, the category Amezcua, where we talk about the science of nature, harnessing the science from nature. So from the nature, we are taking the light. I mean, basically the light is the primary source of our life. So we are talking or educating about light, how it can help us in enhancing our immunity, enhancing our overall health and wellness. So if you really want to be on top of your game, let me introduce you the product which is called Amezcua Biolight 3, one of the very, very first revolutionary handheld therapeutic device, biophoton light therapy device, that you can use it at the comfort of your home. You don't need to go to a medical center or a physiotherapy center. You can just hold this device in your hand, and you can give your body the light that it is craving for, that is asking for. So Biolight 3, it is a device that will help you to actually administer biophoton light therapy into your body. Okay, if you are clear, I'm going to, what is this Biolight 3 all about? Biolight 3 is a device that, of course, emits light. So there is a light device which emits light, but it doesn't stop only by emitting light. It has got different colors, different modes, and also it has got a very unique infrared, near infrared LED in one of its. There are 7 LEDs around it, out of which the middle one, the center one, it is emitting one particular very unique frequency of light, which is near infrared, proven scientifically. There are thousands of PubMed journals on infrared benefits, especially near infrared benefits, and you are going to use it. Here is the beautiful thing. You are not going to use the Biolight on its own. You are actually going to combine Biolight with our very, very amazing revolutionary product called BioDisc. So there is BioDisc, which already we are aware of what it can do to our life. It will restructure the water. It has got an energy, which is because of the combined minerals and crystals embedded into the glass. And this energy is very, very powerful for our cells to perform at its best. It can detoxify our cells. It can hydrate the water that you consume from the BioDisc. It will hydrate our cells very, very effectively. And one of the benefits is that this Amezcua BioDisc 3 perfectly fits into the Biolight. So that means we designed the Biolight in such a way that you can use along with the BioDisc inside. And that's what completes the step to get the best biophoton light therapy. Okay, that means you need to have a Biolight, and also you need to have a BioDisc if you want to enjoy the benefits of this biophoton light therapy. Okay, now I'm going to play a nice short visual video, the beauty video of Amezcua Biolight 3. Watch it. as you see, it is emitting different colors, isn't it? So I'm going to show you different colors, what it is emitting. And if you can focus on what I am going to show on the camera, you are going to see the Biolight. I just opened the lid of the front compartment of the Biolight. Okay, and I'm going to place the biodisc inside. Okay, so probably I first want you to focus on the Biolight. So let me put on the spotlight myself so you can see the device, which is called Biolight, and I'm placing the biodisc. Whenever you are placing the biodisc inside the Biolight compartment, make sure that the concave surface, that means the surface where you usually put your glass of water on top of it, which is the concave side. Concave side is a dip side. You put it towards the LEDs, okay? And then you take the compartment which closes the lid. So you are taking the lid and you just put it back to the biodisc and you close it in the Biolight, and you can actually lock it. There is a lock. You can actually press a little bit of force. You can actually get the click. Okay, now the biodisc is very safely placed inside the Biolight. Now the device is powered on. I didn't press any switch. How does it work? Here you have, okay, let me turn off first. So if you look at very closely, there are two areas or two sensors. One is written as the power, okay, the power symbol, and also written as color. And the other one is written mode. In between, there is a battery indicator. All I have to do, if I have to power up this Biolight with the biodisc inside, I need to place my finger pad. I just need to place my finger pad on top of the sensor, hold it for 5 to 7 seconds. That's it. Only by touching the sensor, the device will power on. The first color automatically that it starts with is red color. Okay, now I want to change the color. All I have to do is go back to the same power sensor. I just need to touch one time like that, and it changes the color to green. And I touch one more time, it changes the color to blue. Again, I just touch one more time, it changes to white. There are 4 colors from the Biolight which continuously operate: red, green, blue, and white. Okay. By default, every single color or whatever color that you are currently operating, if you leave the Biolight like this, like I opened it and I left the room, will it continuously operate for next 2-3 hours? No. For safety reason, we have put the cutoff at 15 minutes. At 15 minutes, this will automatically cut off by its own. So we have the program in such a way that every 15 minutes, there is a cutoff. So the Biolight right now is powered off, and you are turning again on, and you see I stopped at white color, but it starts off again in red color. Okay. Now the second sensor, which is called mode, when you touch it, you will basically control the rotations of the light. If you observe, right now it became torch mode. With one more click on the mode, it is started to rotate faster. The spin of the LEDs, basically the rotation of LED is faster. Now it is slower. Then the third mode is torch. So there are 3 modes of Biolight. One is fast spinning, 6 rotations per second. Second one is slow mode, 4 rotations per second. And the third mode is torch mode. Okay. So when to use the fast mode, it is for all the usage on human beings and living organisms. For example, if you are using on your body with a red light, and red light is very, very effective for pain relief, wound healing. If you want to activate the cells, if you want to get some immediate response to your pain or your swelling or your inflammation, red is very, very effective. Red penetrates very deep into your tissues, and also it will take away any kind of foreign objects or foreign material which are in that location causing the pain or disturbance can be removed by shining this light very close to the area of pain or area of where you want to administer the light. Okay, and now you want to use slow mode, then you can use in the green color light, green color, and the mode is slow. You can energize the water, you can energize the liquids, you can energize the food with green color. Green is very good to even shine on fruits and vegetables to make them keep fresh. You want to extend the shelf life. You can also shine the green light in the fast mode, okay, in the fast mode on your liver to detox, to accelerate the detox of your liver, because green color on your liver activates the detoxification process. Okay, and the next color is blue. Blue color is very efficient or effective for your nerve related problems. Many people today have stress. A lot of people complain about after having a very hectic day, they feel a lot of stress in their neck, in their back, in their shoulders, in their knee joints. If you have nerve related known problem or hypertension, or you have some disc related problems, you can shine the blue light directly on the affected area. 15 minutes as one session. You can repeat it 3 to 4 times and administer the blue light for nerve problems to induce or to get better sleep. When you are sleeping, you can put it in torch mode, like this torch mode. You leave it next to your bed. You leave the biolight next to your bed where you sleep. Your environment will be cleansed. You will get a better sleep having blue light next to your bed. You don't need to put in the rotation mode. Obviously, when something is rotating and you're trying to sleep, your eyelids are constantly getting that, sensation of moving and all this stuff. You won't get proper sleep. You need to have it kept in torch mode and leave it. Automatically at 15 minutes, it will turn off. And by the time you're also into deep sleep. Okay. Now, if you want to use the white light, okay, the white light is for general maintenance. You don't have any issues. You are absolutely okay. You are healthy. You don't have major problems. You just want daily maintenance. What you can do is you can put in white light. You can shine your 7 energy points in your body, or 7 transformers. We call chakras. If you want to understand chakras, these are the main central energy centers which are located in strategic points in your body. You can shine 2 minutes at each point. Close your eyes when you are here, then throat, then go down, and you continue until 7 chakras. You can do it also 5 minutes overall, cleansing. So the white light is a very good chakra or energy regulator for daily maintenance. Okay. And this one, you can also use it for meditation. Okay, while you're meditating, while you're doing yoga, you just keep it next to your body, next to your mat, and you leave it there, because it is also cleansing your environment. It is taking away the harmful vibrations, harmful frequencies in your environment. So white light purifies the space. So now, since we have already seen how the biolight operates, let us go back and see various colors, how they are affecting, or what are the benefits that it has got. Okay, so you're able to see the screen now. Yep. So the red color, as I clearly mentioned before, it elevates your mood. That means if you want to activate anything, you use red color. You want to activate hormones. If somebody is having hypothyroidism and they have their thyroid gland is not able to produce enough TSH, you can shine it on the area of your thyroid, red color. So I just turn it on the biolight with the biodisc inside. There is a red light which pops up. I leave it here. The beauty with the Biolight 3, you can directly touch the skin. That means I can directly place it on the skin and leave it. That makes your job very easy. You can lie down on the bed and you can directly place on the area where you want, where you want to administer the light. Okay. And sometimes for the back pain, If you are using a lumbar belt, if you are using any kind of a supporting, belt, inside the belt, you can plug this inside. So you turn it on and you put it inside the lumbar belt. It is attached to your skin at the back where the pain is there. Let the red color run for 15 minutes. Okay. So like that, if you go through green color, it aids in detoxification. It also relieves stress. It boosts your immune system. So you want to take away all kinds of toxins from your food, your liquids, from your liver. You can shine the green color. Blue is anti-inflammatory. It boosts your metabolism and also vitality, calms your nerves, very important for hypertensive people, regulates sleep pattern. And white is purification of space, regular balance and harmony, raises your consciousness. That means when you are meditating on all. Now, I mentioned about one very important feature of the BioLight, which is infrared. Whichever color that you are operating, if you look at closely, there is the center LED. This center LED, you see, I'm changing the color now, but in the middle, it's always red. If you watch closely, you will find it is still red in the center. See, right now blue is happening, but the center one is always red. Okay, that center LED is constantly emitting a specific infrared, which is 850 nanometers wavelength infrared, which is proven to help in wound healing, improves blood circulation, reduces pain, and also with skin repair. So irrespective of which color you are using, whether you're using blue color, green color, white color, or red color, the infrared is constantly administered into your system, administered into your area where you are doing the therapy. So that is the beauty of our BioLight. Very carefully crafted. I mean, if you look at the colors, we have selected the universal colors, red, green, blue, and white, which have enormous research. We have got plenty of research on these colors already done. And we have near infrared, especially 850 nanometers. There are thousands of papers on this particular therapeutic range, 850 nanometers infrared, near infrared. And you are talking about handheld, so portable to use it, so easy to carry. Okay, imagine when we were talking to our scientific advisory board member, Dr. Beverly Rubik, she has shown the light therapy device she was using from Dr. Albert Fritz Popp. In 1990, when she visited her Dr. Albert Fritz Popp's lab in Germany, and she purchased that device. That device is so huge, almost like a microwave. And in order to get the green light, she need to put some kind of a towel, and she need to look into the window, and the light will flicker at certain range. So it will be flickering light inside the green light, and you need to watch for some 15-20 minutes, and it will have a therapeutic effect in your body. Imagine with that kind of a light therapy, with a huge, microwave kind of a device, heavy device and all. Now you have very portable, easy to administer therapeutic device, especially the light and going through the biodisc. The advantage of using the biodisc inside the BioLight is that the vibrational frequency that is present in the biodisc also travels through the light. It will correct the cell energy. It will give the energy that is required for the cell to positively improve its functioning. So with the light, you penetrate deeper, and you are also administering the energy of the biodisc. That's where we have a fantastic advantage of giving the biophoton energy, biodisc energy, with the help of light deep into our tissues. Deep into, I mean, because when you shine the light of this intensity, it will go to 5 inches deep into your tissues. Okay, there's a very normally, if you want to administer something deeper, you need an injection or you need an IV, something, you need to administer through other means. But here, light can penetrate into any area directly, because your cells have 99% water. Your blood is 99% water. Your cells also having between 70 to 90% water. The light will be absorbed by the water, and it will transmit one cell to another, one tissue to another tissue. So it will be very fast, it will penetrate very deep into your area where you want to administer. Okay. And the beauty of the BioLight also is that there is an indicator. If you closely observe, there is an indicator in the center which is showing green right now. When the battery life is below 40%, so you're continuously using the light, so battery will drain, obviously, right? Full charge, 120 minutes it will run. Okay, but you cannot do it 120 minutes in one shot. So 15 minutes as one cycle, you can do 8 cycles. Okay, so 15 minutes, I think you can do it 1.5 hours, 2 hours, right? But if you look at the indicator, when it shows yellow color, that means 40% only left, your battery. And when it shows red, only 10% left. Okay, and we are using the lithium polymer battery, 3000 mAh, and this particular battery ideally should last minimum 3 years, 3 to 5 years. Again, like a mobile phone, depends on your usage and depends on how long you are leaving to the charger. Once you connect to the charger, if you are leaving it there for a longer period of time, the battery will drain very fast. So you need to unplug after 3 hours of charging. 3 hours already fully charged, you can use it for 120 minutes of cycle. So this cycle will gradually reduce like any other batteries. That's all understood. And we have very advanced touch sensor, easy operation. And also, I'm going to play how we can shine the light in various lifestyle settings. Okay, like for example, if you're reading, you can keep it next to you. Your kids are playing, you can also have the light. You're sleeping, you can keep it like that. So watch this video and then okay. So what happens when you shine the BioLight on your skin? The light goes through your skin into deeper your tissues. So there's absorption that happens through your skin and travels into your deeper parts of your cell. And from there, the biophotonic emission will be enhanced and you will have your brain also activated. So the healing starts from your brain as well as the localized area. Now, why it is beneficial or why it is recommended over your painkillers? So when you take a painkiller, it is not addressing the problem in that area. For example, if you have a pain in a particular area where you have a injury, for example, there is a inflammation and you're taking painkiller, that inflammation is still there. Your body, your brain cannot sense the pain because of the painkiller medication that you're taking. So it cuts the pain sensor, which is carrying the pain to your brain. So the pain gate mechanism will be blocked or locked or disconnected. But the problem is still there. There is an inflammation still there. There is a swelling still there. There needs to be healing. There needs to natural, your body response of repair need to enhance. So when you shine, instead of taking the painkiller, or you can take a painkiller, along with it, you start the biodisc and biolight therapy and you shine it on the part. What's happening is that locally you're administering the light and you are removing the inflammation and pain causing elements, improving the blood circulation. So there will be a lot of detoxification that is happening. And naturally you are addressing the issue and allowing your body to recover faster. That's why light in healing is very, very essential. It will speed up the process. And I already clearly shown you how to use it in the form of live demonstration. If you still have any questions, you can actually ask in the question segment. Let's watch the pitch video of the BioLight 3 and then we can talk about contraindications. Where we are not supposed to use, also very important.
Experiencing stiff neck or muscle pain? Get instant relief with the Amezcua Biolight 3. Specially designed to be used with the Amezcua Biodisc 3, the device uses Biophoton light therapy that comes in 4 colors, each with a different healing property. The infrared light is always on to relieve pain, improve blood circulation, and aid in skin repair. The red light helps elevate moods, activate hormones, and promote cell regeneration. The green light energizes your food for nutrient stimulation, detoxes your body, and helps relieve stress. Whereas the blue light improves sleep, calms nerves, and increases metabolism. Biolight 3's white lights also help to improve and balance energy levels by increasing positive vibrations and purifying your surroundings, resulting in greater peace of mind. The device is eco-friendly and power efficient. There are 3 speeds for you to choose from: fast mode, slow mode, and torch mode. Don't worry, it's completely UV-free and easy to use. All you need to do is place the Biodisc 3 inside the Biolight 3 compartment with the convex surface facing up. Secure the cover and press the on-off sensor for 5 to 7 seconds to activate the device. To change the color of the light according to your needs, touch the on-off sensor. Shine the light on the body area that's hurting for 15 minutes per session. We recommend using this product 3 to 4 times a day for better results. Unleash the full power of the light with Amezcua Biolight 3.
So as you see that there are contraindications, I'm actually going to show you the slide where you're not supposed to use the BioLight. It's very, very important for you to understand this because the light is very, very powerful. Even in the video also, you can see how powerful the light is when it is shining, right? You should not be shining this light directly into your open eyes. So you need to be very careful that kids, especially operating the BioLight, should not be shining into their eyes. Don't give it to them without supervision. Okay, if they're too small and they don't understand what you're saying, then do not give the light to them directly. To, you know, if they shine it into their eyes, what is the problem is that the lumens of the light is way high, like 180 to 200 lumens. So it is very powerful light. It can dehydrate the eye. It can have, blurriness. The vision also can get affected. So you don't want to risk anything directly shining into the eyes. So please avoid shining the BioLight 3 directly into the eyes. Number 2 contraindication, if somebody is having metal implants in their bones or joints fixed with K-wire fixation, screws or metal like rods directly placed into the damaged bones or any part of the body, avoid shining the BioLight directly into that area. Okay, because you don't want any kind of irritation. When you shine the light, the cells will take time to absorb the light, whereas metal can absorb very, very fast. Okay, because metal doesn't have the water, but it has got the atoms which have got already very highly energized, that they pick up the light very fast. So it can get heated very fast compared to the surrounding cells, can cause irritation. Even the parts can get loose. Avoid shining on the metal implants. For metal implants cases, the best suggestion, alternate suggestion, is that we can place the biodisc directly on that area of the metal implant, very safe, and you can rub it clockwise and leave it for 10-15 minutes. Also, you can tie it and all this stuff. There are various methods that you can try. Okay, but with the light, do not shine on that area only. But if you have a shoulder with a screw, but other shoulder don't have it, you can shine it there absolutely safely. Okay, and over the brain, if somebody have known tumor or epileptic history of epilepsy. Epilepsy basically means they get convulsions. So our brain cells rapidly fire, okay, for a certain period of time, and that is called fits, convulsions, or seizures. So if you know any of the person is having that problem, do not shine on the brain. Or any tumors, like people getting severe headaches, and there is a known case of brain tumor, do not shine on the brain, because it may trigger the local pressure increase in your brain, which can cause some kind of discomfort. And in case of pregnancy, somebody is pregnant, do not shine the Biolight 3 on the pregnant developing fetus. On the stomach area, try to avoid, because the light will penetrate deeper into the fetus and the baby can get distracted or get uneasy with the light directly shining into the kids, developing fetus. So avoid shining the light in and around the stomach area of a pregnant woman. And over the heart, usually not necessary to shine in any case for a heart condition, but avoid if somebody is having heart diseases or anybody is having pacemaker. Pacemaker is like artificially activating the heart with a fibrillation. So you will have artificially current given with the implant inside. When you're shining the light, it can disturb the functioning of a pacemaker. Also, it can activate, it can further, increase the electricity of that particular light. So avoid in these 7, 5, 6 conditions. I think 6 conditions you need to avoid. And in whatever case, our product is not a medical device. Understand that we are talking about the first 2 stages of you getting unwell. So we are not in the area of cure or treatment. We are in the area of prevention. So whenever you have discomfort, you can just stop using the device and give a pause. Okay, then you can consult if you have access directly to us, or you can try after giving a break and see if the same discomfort is still persisting or reducing. Okay, so otherwise, these are the contraindications that you need to be aware of it. Okay, with that, I concluded the presentation, and any questions that you have, you can, so you can actually ask or raise your hand. Okay, so I'm removing the spotlight. We have few comments. Swarna Krishnan, I can send you the recording after this session finished, no problem. And Swarna, if you want to know the 7 chakra points, I can give you the reference in the form of an image where you can actually go through the 7 chakra points. The center one is the middle of your head, the crown chakra. Then you have third eye at the middle of the 2 eyes. Then you have throat chakra. And also then you have heart chakra, then you have solar plexus in your stomach area, and there is a base chakra just below it. Okay, so these are the important chakras that we have. Can Biolight help in mild psychosis or neurosis? Yes, you can try. Our Biolight also very effective, especially the blue light in regulating your neural emission. So basically any additional firing that is happening in your neurons can be controlled. You need to try the blue light shining on the crown chakra for 10 to 15 minutes, and also the affected areas where you have all these things. And AVP Balaji is congratulating on the Ramadan. Today is the first day of Ramadan. I'm fasting, but don't worry, it's absolutely fine. Can you send WhatsApp Biolight video? Sure, absolutely. I can actually share all the assets. It's already these assets are going to be very soon available on our public site for you to share with your friends. Okay, very soon the English version is going up. Then we have translations also happening simultaneously. You can find all the new videos of our Amezcua products, including the brand video, soon available on our public site. Okay, so if you have migraines, you want to put it over your head, you can always do that. But for migraines, I can give you a very good suggestion. Along with the Biolight, shining the blue light on your head, you should try using the biodisc. Energize the water with the biodisc, say 6 times. You can pour it repeatedly 6 times and boil that water and inhale that steam. When you inhale the steam through your nose into your lungs, you're oxygenating your brain. Majority of the times, the migraines are because of dehydration of your brain tissue. So if you are hydrating your brain, oxygenating your brain, your headaches will disappear very, very fast. So you can try the steam inhalation with biodisc water. Same time, you can also shine the Biolight, especially the blue light. Okay, so I can give you Vasikto, please unmute yourself and you can ask the question.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Safi.
Yes, yes.
I want to ask about the Biolight 3 and geometry.
Mhm.
If we sign this on the patient with autism or dementia, Alzheimer.
Okay.
Yes. Can
I will
we
share one testimony with you. Okay. When I was, this is actually about 12 years back. Yeah, 2008. I have, I was in Mumbai at that time, and one of the person who is actually husband of a top leader at the time, he was having Parkinson's.
yes.
Okay, he if he holds even a like a microphone, his hands start shiver. Okay, so I called him on the stage. I told him to hold the microphone because I was actually at the time presenting to a 500 group of people in Mumbai. So exactly the same question was asked: can it help in Parkinson's? So I asked him to come up on stage and I asked him to hold the microphone. He couldn't even hold for few seconds. After he hold it, immediately the hands start to shiver. Then it keep on increasing. So I told him to shine. That time it was Biolight 1. Okay, but with the Biolight 3, you can try red light shining on the crown chakra 4 times a day. Okay, and they did with that Biolight 1 only 20 days. Only 20 days. And this particular session I did after 1 month in the same place, and that person came back and I called him on the stage because I wanted to know how he's doing it. So hold he held the microphone, no vibration, no tremors, and he spoke for 20 minutes on the stage. He don't want to give me back the microphone. He's giving his testimony. He's so excited, and he just keep on talking about the beauty of how he's feeling and all these stuff, all the tremors gone and all. So it's all about you trying the product, religiously. Should not give up after 1 day, should not give up after 2 days. You need to be consistently doing it, because for the disease to establish, years have taken. You don't get just overnight Parkinson's, isn't it? It would have been for 10-15 years. So if you want to get rid of it, it won't happen overnight also. If you want to reverse it, you want to heal it back to normal, it will also take time. That patience is what is required. Okay, you need to also understand some conditions take longer period of time and some conditions may disappear in just 1 or 2 sittings. Okay, so shine the red light in the center of your head for Alzheimer's or Parkinson's.
With red, with red color. Red color.
Yes,
Only
color.
with red color, yeah.
Red color, yes,
Red
yes.
color,
Yes.
yeah. Also for autism, yeah.
Autism.
Yeah.
For autism kids, you instead of shining the light, you can still shine the light, but the steam inhalation method is much better. You can try the steam inhalation method. You can put it, for example, if the kid is too small, he's not, he's like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, like that, where they play in the playground or in the room where they play, at the corner, you can put the steamer. Right? Nowadays, you can easily get electric steamers. Energize the water and let the steam fill that room and the kid play in that room. Because when they take that steam of biodisc energized water or geometry energized disc water, their oxygen levels in their body go up. Literally, you are increasing the oxygen levels in their brain. That will help the autism kid more than just shining the light, because you need to give the oxygen to the brain. Same applies to migraine also. You can shine the light, but combine these two methods. You will have better results. Combine these two methods. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. All the best. Next, we have Anuj. I have given access to unmute. Hi, Anuj. Where are you from?
Hello, Dr. Shakti. This is basically Vanita, which is my upline.
Vanita. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai, India.
Mumbai. Okay. I miss Mumbai. It's been so many years.
I just gave you testimony for Mumbai. I was there. Okay. My query is simple that, sometimes during the menses, we tend to have the back pain issue.
Yes.
apart from the normal menstrual cramps, there are these uneasiness and especially the back pain. So during that time, just to heal that pain, what should we do and what color lights?
Yeah, you can use for cramps, because most of it are cramps. You can actually shine the red light with the biodisc inside. Red light, you can shine it on the back. Okay, if there is a problem of heavy bleeding that is happening over a period of time, you can shine the light, same red light, lower abdomen, and we have seen very effective in case of polyps. Sometimes there are people having polyps inside the ovaries and all, inside the uterus. Those polyps used to disappear after a couple of months of shining the light. So we do have that kind of testimonies where it is helping, PCODs and all this stuff. So you can try lower abdomen and also at the back. Red color light is very effective to reduce the cramps.
So we can just place it. For example, if we are lying down and we can just keep the bio light, the red light on, and just place it at the
Yes.
back.
As I mentioned, you can keep the biodisc inside the Biolight. You can just place inside the Biolight compartment, and you can directly place on your body while you are sleeping. So you are sleeping, this can be on your back.
Yeah.
Okay, touching the skin, no problem. You can just leave it on your body where you have pain. Okay, it works very effectively, and 15 minutes automatically cuts off. So even better, you don't need to worry about it. Okay. Thank you very much, Vanita. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Okay, and in the chat there are a couple of more questions. Okay, for back pain, okay, you already Vanita already asked the same question. What color should we use for knee problems? Veronica is asking. If Veronica is here, the answer is for knee joint pains. Usually the knee joint pains are, if it is arthritis kind of pain, you need regeneration of cells. So red color is very, very ideal. Okay, you can use for arthritis red color, and you can continue doing it 5 times a day also, because the more times you shine, like 4 hours gap is perfect. 15 minutes, you continue 5 times in the day and repeat it for a few weeks. Your joint will start to feel lighter, and when you try to walk, it becomes easier for you. Or after 2-3 weeks, you can start to feel that your joints are becoming lighter, and that is the indication that you are recovering or you're getting better. Okay, but don't expect, if the knee joint is damaged to an extent where there is a requirement for knee replacement, don't expect that your surgery will be totally replaced, or you can avoid surgery. It depends on the extent and depends on the damage that's already caused there. Okay, so early stages, better to try and get totally recovered, or you can reverse the damage in the early stages. For back pain, already answered just now. Then we have, I get cough and my chest feel tight. Can Biolight help shine? Of course. See, detoxification is what is required. So for lungs, where you have effusion inside the lungs, you shine the light from the side, from your armpit, just below the armpit. You can place the Biolight. Green color is for detox. So you can shine green color for detox. Okay, so that is for Andriana. Yeah, and then Suguna is asking osteoarthritis. I just explained Suguna. Red light, use it 5 times a day. And diabetes, Karanja, it's very important to know that diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes, you need to shine the light on your pancreas. Where is the pancreas? Just below your stomach. So at your navel line, directly, if you draw a line from your navel line to your left side, is the pancreas lying under your stomach. Shine the red light 15 minutes, 3 times a day, 4 times a day is good enough. Actually, what happens when you shine the red light on pancreas in a type 2 diabetes, your medication will be reduced within 3 months. You can see that your medication, what you are taking currently, can be reduced by half. And you don't need to do by yourself. You just need to go back to your doctor regularly, where you are getting your blood test, your sugar level testing and all this stuff. Automatically, the management will happen and the medication can be reduced. Okay. So if somebody is having surgery done, Okay, before that there is a condition called lupus. Okay, and also cancer. Okay, any kind of cancer or any kind of autoimmune diseases, you can still shine. But again, in autoimmune disease like lupus, it's all over the body. Better to shine on the 7 energy points, because our energy is flowing through the energy system, where it involves 7 key locations of our body, which are 7 energy centers. Shine the white light on the 7 energy centers, so that you will have perfect energy flow to the entire body. That can help to improve quality of life. But do not expect complete recovery in autoimmune diseases, because autoimmune diseases are very tough to handle. It will take a lot of time. So you need to add a lot of other products. Like, for example, Edge Plus is a fantastic detoxifier. It also a master antioxidant that can help in autoimmune disease to remove the heavy metals that are very rare things that are causing the problem, can be removed with the best antioxidant called Edge Plus. So combination of different products will also help in autoimmune diseases. Okay, that's the answer for Swarna. Yep. And also Nurjana, right? Nurjana, for cancer, you can directly shine on the area where the chemotherapy is happening. You can also shine on the area after surgery. If there is a, say, for example, breast cancer, and there was removal of breast done, no problem. You can still shine on the area where you're expecting healing or recovery. Okay. Sickle cell anemia, we have seen a lot of benefit just by giving energized water to the kid. We have seen a lot of benefits. Along with it, if you shine on the energy center, 7 energy centers, it will also be beneficial to improve the quality of life. Okay. So guys, for those people who want the recording of this session, I'll be sending to your uplines. So please contact your uplines. So it will be disseminated to you. Okay. So thank you very much. I wish you all the best. And next Thursday, I'm going to do another session. So the next session I'm going to touch is very important one. It's about the water, the importance of water in our life. And the following week, I will be doing 8 dimensions of wellness. That's where we kickstart various levels where we need to take care of our health and wellness. Not just only at one level, we need to look at holistic approach. 8 different dimensions we have to look at our life. Okay, with that, thank you very much. I'll see you next Thursday, same place, same time. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.